After a dramatic season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Speck. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throwing for his running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a quick grab. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Pass midfield. Past the 40. At the 20. The 10. He's going to score in the pick six. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Receivers are bunched together. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down play coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Williams. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Run quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Time to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Klubnik. On the move now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He's running out of time here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Klubnik. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought that up to 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing that Dick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Haynes. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Randall. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards. The lead remains 10 after that miss. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Yeah, the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Randall. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw to the left. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Running with purpose. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's back. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Full side of the field. You're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They mix it up with a run. Running through the tackle.
Man, the The back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Beck. Looking deep downfield with the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after the incompletion. He keeps it. QB draw. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Turns it loose downfield. There's another interception, but we're losing track. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return
Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hot over the middle. It's Pringle.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll line up now. Looks right for a quick completion. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Pounding away with the run game. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Now, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and just running back and just keep working that clock. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He fires it down the middle. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. A little bit surprised here with this big of a lead late in the game that they're still throwing the football. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. This is a big interception for this defense. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Punt over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they had left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the desperation fourth down try doesn't work, and now the offense is set up here, first and goal. A chance to put the nail in the coffin. Caught quickly. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.